I'm the DBX guy, and I'm here to show you how fast and easy it is to set up and use a DriveRack PX. First step, of course, is to take your DriveRack PX out of the box and plug the power cord in. So take the main left-right outputs of your mixing console and plug them into the left-right inputs, then take the PX outputs and plug them into your powered speakers. If you have subwoofers, you can also plug them in now using the DriveRack PX's subwoofer outputs. So every set of speakers and amplifiers are going to require a unique set of tunings. By running the setup wizard, we're going to tell the DriveRack PX what speakers and amplifiers are plugged into it, and it will then configure itself to match those. First, press and hold the setup button until System Setup Wizard appears in the display. Next, press the Next Page button. Then use the data wheel to select mono or stereo. Then press the Next Page button. Turn the data wheel to select your powered speakers. If your speakers aren't listed, use the custom. Then press the Next Page button. If you have subwoofers, turn the data wheel to select your subwoofers just like you did your main powered speakers. Then press the Next Page button. Use the data wheel to turn the virtual knob to where you have the volume knob set on your amplifiers, or set the knobs on your amplifiers to match those displayed on the screen. Then press the Next Page button. Turn the data wheel to select your sub-speaker, amplifier, and model. Then press the Next Page button. Next, press the data wheel to load the preset you've just created. Connect the included measurement mic into the jack on the front panel. Press the RTA mic input button just to the right of the microphone input. Now place the RTA microphone between your two speakers. It works best when it's about 25 feet back. The words "Set to Performance Level" will appear in the display when you have passed the minimum threshold. Turning the data wheel will increase the volume of the pink noise coming out of your speakers. Keep going until it's roughly the level that you'll be doing your performance at. Press the Next Page button. When the display reads "Auto Level Complete," release the RTA input button. Press the Next Page button. So now we've run the setup wizard for our DriveRack PX and we've loaded in the presets for our powered speaker combination. Now it's time to run the auto EQ and actually tune our PX for the room that it's in. Now the auto EQ wizard will begin. Press the Next Page button. With the RTA microphone connected and in the same position, press the RTA input button. Turn the data wheel to select a frequency response for the auto EQ. For example, select response C, my personal favorite. Then press the Next Page button to continue. The auto EQ will match the curve of your speakers to the curve selected. Press the Next Page button. The auto EQ will go through some audible changes as it tunes your speakers to the room. This may take a few minutes. Auto EQ will complete or finish sending pink noise once it has come as close as possible to matching the frequency response of your speakers to the EQ curve you selected earlier. Press the RTA input button to release the auto EQ and continue on. Now that we've tuned our system for the room, it's time to ring it out so it doesn't feed back on us. For that, we're going to run the DriveRack PX Auto Feedback Suppression Wizard. Now the AFS wizard will begin. Press the Next Page button. Then press the Next Page button. Turn the data wheel to choose the number of fixed filters, or Fs, to use with the Advanced Feedback Suppression, AFS. These filters, once populated, or fixed, will stay at the same frequency and level for the entire show. Live filters, designated by the L, will float as needed during the performance. Then press the Next Page button. Turn the data wheel to choose the EQ notch filter width appropriate for your needs. Speech is a wide filter, music low a narrow filter, music medium even narrower, and music high is a super ultra narrow filter. The wider the filter, the faster it will catch the feedback, but the narrower the filter, the less destructive it will be to the sonic quality of your mix. Then press the Next Page button. With the channel faders down, set the mixer's master level to 0. With the microphones you'll be using during the performance in place and connected, turn up the microphone channel levels until feedback begins. The AFS will start to populate the advanced feedback suppression filters. Do not talk into any of the microphones or play music. This is only a search for feedback at this point. Slowly increase the channel gain on your mixer to the desired level. Advanced feedback suppression has completed when fixed filter setup done in live mode appears on the display. Then press the Next Page button. Store your new preset by pressing the Store button. Your program is storing. So now that we've run the AFS wizard on our DriveRack PX, our system should be safe and feedback free. So now we've run all the wizards and we're ready to go, but there's a couple of tricks I wanted to share with you about how we can get even better performance out of our DriveRack PX. Moving the microphone out of the center on the auto EQ section and even putting it on the floor off to one side in front of one stack of speakers instead of in the center of both gets better results. So that's our look at the DriveRack PX. Everything you need to make your speakers and amplifiers sound great.